Well, the day is finally here. This is when we get a chance to see two new pickup trucks. I'm Mark Williams for PickupTrucks.com, and we're here just outside Pontiac, Michigan, where General Motors is showing us the 2014 Chevy Silverado 1500 and the 2014 GMC Sierra 1500. Let's take a closer look. A lot of the most significant changes have to do with aero. Fuel economy is a huge issue, so a lot of the design changes, especially to the front end, were a direct result of trying to squeeze out every MPG they possibly can. That means wider grille, narrower slats, taller look, because a lot of the GM guys are saying that their truck guys want a truck that looks like a truck. That means looking more like the current generation heavy duty. It's worth noting that, especially in the grille, the separation between the Chevy and the GMC look is probably the most dramatic. Other specific details, specifically tailored toward being slipperier through the wind: new bulging fenders, a more inlaid look to the doors. No longer does the door shut up high where it can grab a lot of the wind and create turbulence, but now it's over the lip and well sealed. Also, the way the air brushes past the cab and over the bed is now sealed as well too. And a wind diffuser here in the front tires also is going to help improve fuel economy. Probably the biggest news that we're hearing from both of these trucks: 3 brand new engines, all aluminum, continuously variable valve timing, direct injection, and cylinder deactivation across the board. 4.3 liter V6, 5.3 liter V8, and a 6.2 liter V8. Now, they're not telling us the horsepower and torque numbers yet, but they're making some big promises. So that means the V6 somewhere around 300 horsepower, the 5.3 somewhere well above 350 horsepower, and the 6.2, come on, this is the Corvette engine, somewhere bumping up around 400 horsepower. That means big towing numbers and big hauling capacity, probably some pretty high GVWs as well. We'll have to wait and see for that. Clearly, GM engineers have spent a lot of time on this pickup bed. Rolled steel instead of stamped steel for weight savings and strength, 6 tie downs, 5,000 pound capacities in the bed, an integrated bumper step to make access into the bed much easier, and a fully strutted tailgate to make it much easier to drop it by yourself without doing any damage, as well as lifting it with very little effort. It cannot be overstated how vastly improved these new interiors on these new trucks is. First thing we like right off the bat: trailer brake controller, nice and easy in our vision, right up on top. 4-wheel drive controller, easy to grab, nice big knob right next to it. The door itself, brand new materials, soft touch padding, plenty of storage. Huge improvement. Not only is there a completely new gauge cluster here, but there's a 4.2-inch information screen for the driver that has a host of information that you can monitor in real time or over time. But the money, the heart and soul for this new interior redesign is right here in the center stack. Big screen, radio controls, easy to see knobs, AC controls, and toggle switches that control all sorts of data and information around the truck. And power, you have electronics, 4 separate different power sources, and a completely reconfigurable storage area in the middle. We also want to make note that extended cab models don't have the suicide door configuration anymore. Regular conventional rear door. Also, a longer wheelbase, brand new wheelbase, crew cab, 6.5-foot bed model. This will allow GM to better compete both with their GMC and their Chevy models against the new Ram 1500 and the Ford F-150. And we don't want to forget, the frame is essentially the same, the suspension essentially the same, but still big changes. High strength tensile steel in the cross members, ultra high strength steel in the main frames. The suspension, still rear leafs, front coilovers, but the tuning and the fine tuning is completely different. That's what GM is telling us. Whether or not this is going to be enough for people to say this is a revolutionary pickup truck from General Motors, even if you're a hardcore Chevy guy or a hardcore GMC guy, we'll let other people have that debate. For us, there's a lot new and a lot for us to explore. We've only scratched the surface here. For more details, you can go to pickuptrucks.com and check out our stories.